Alright, hello YouTube, we're back. I lied, we're not doing it off screen, we're doing it on screen. Mostly it's because I got called up for lunch pretty much immediately, so no time to do it off screen. Look at some zombies are trying to piss us up the hill. Got firing position. Slowly in Crimson's case. This one was smart enough to go for the cat rather than just walk past it, but there was another one. That's a shadow. Maybe this is the one with two of the shadows. Ghouls coming from behind. I just entirely forgot about.
May I see your entrails, please?
Maybe not if you burn out your own brain. Although mind you, I'm not seeing any indicator of burn or anything anyway, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with his. He does quite a lot of damage to the undead. At least by the time you account for it hitting, you know, all of those. Bomb! Yeah, I'll punch that.
I got this. Don't hold back.
Ironically, that might be where Crimson's Sword sidearm would have been. In fact, I think it's still sidearm, right? Really good, the one that hits hard against undead, but oh well. Ooh, look at the shadow. Yeah, go for the shadow. He missed, good. You actually get an air attack strain strength, and that becomes a problem real fast. That also means you start to attack less hard. They're not that common, thankfully, but I don't know the channel damage on dead. That should burn up those two quite easily. At least that one, anyway. I should have stepped forwards a step. I'm going to get that one as well. Yeah, there's still three of them there. Nuke them. He did miss a little bit, but it didn't matter too much.
Damn you!
Definitely needs that hold. And I think, oh, ghoul fever. Oh, someone's been diseased.
Strike!
Missed the cat.
A solid plan.
And be gone. There's another one. There's a miss. Good.
Die, die, die!
And gone.
This should do it. Are you still here? You should have run!
Yeah, come on, guys. There's only a couple. Right, you know what? We got time next mode now. There's only two ghouls. Come on, get them. Oh, because we're stuck.
Aim carefully.
Make a bit of space, so don't forget him on them. Thank you, Mew. Mew's doing really well here. Genuinely landing a lot of hits. Even when they haven't like worked because of spell like resistance, he has actually been doing really well at just actually landing them. Oh, I think this is I think I know this one. This is the last big-ish fight for the area. Yeah, the necromancer that's been pretending to be a shopkeeper. This is where the undead are coming from. See now though. And turn-based, but there's a lot of them. Back in its flame blade. Ironically, getting stabbed by the flaming sword and failing to do any damage in return. Let's see. Yeah, just fight it out with the 1v. Attack opportunity on the way past. Ah, he's made himself. Has he made himself giant, or is he just a big creature? Oh, he actually got interrupted there. Oh, we got downed by it as well. Oh, haste is not good. Haste gives them extra actions, basically. That is a problem. Let's try and not let that stick around if we can avoid it. get extra attacks and things off of that. It's a really strong buff spell.
Burn. Slice.
Quite a basic one. Technically, it is very good.
Good guys always win.
That said, we're taking them down pretty quick, which is...
Nice.
Yeah, so you see you hit Mecha twice there and that really stunned.
Will hurt. Don't hold back.
So we'll close the gap on the Necromancer.
Forwards.
And haste doesn't make you... Well, maybe makes you a tiny bit more durable, but not a lot. Good saber cap. What's that? Rampant touch. Just trying to life steal. Let's
try this way.
I might want to save a couple of resources in case we get attacked on the way back, but I think we're nearly done with this area. We could probably leave it in a minute.
May I see your entrails, please?
There's the burn again. It doesn't seem to be being marked right. Yeah, half at it. Yeah, if I use Touch of Fatigue, that's a touch range spell, right? Yeah, you did get to set both off. Excellent. Cool, so we can use that as a...
Solid plan.
So he's always got a touch spell to cast alongside a regular attack, so he basically just gets 2 attacks, one of which might cause Touch of Fatigue. Oh, that was life drain. Naka got dropped. But not to the point of dying, so that's good.
Let the attack commence.
Got him. Let's go. We got Darkhorn, which is a named glaive. And another muscle grave.
Let's head out.
2 bits and pieces. An unknown ritual. I think it's pretty known. it's necromancy. It brought them back from the dead. There's horrible zombies. Right. I have a feeling that one's one that's... Oh, I thought it was one that clearly picked up by an evil character. It is not. Whenever it lands a hit, it does 1d3 extra... is it necrotic damage? Negative energy damage even. Okay, that's what's cool. Might be worth getting Mew martial proficiency so he could use it. Oh, mine is Mew's weapon is not so important. Who am I thinking of? Browser, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, not many people that would be useful for actually. It sort of ended up all as rangers. Mostly anyway. And Mecha wants to be one-handed, so... Right, there is a small area there we haven't explored, but let's move on. We've been here for enough episodes. Is anything particularly worth picking up? Oh, there was something we missed. Just a couple of spell scrolls. The rest we will destroy for the sake of getting the save file and the loading and everything. So now we're on to the library, I believe, for the tower. We're going to... Although we've been there already. Yeah, let's head back to the Defender's Heart and rest first real quick. And then we'll go back to whatever the next area is, maybe the tower. This is an encounter on the road, not an enemy necessarily. Oh, there's our pet. Say the friendly in properly.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, girl. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Yeah, this is Nenio. This is one of the other companions you can pick up. She's interesting, is the way to put it.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
That's nice.
Oh, them! Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Could have shrugged, just like,
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
So I think you also get a skill check usually with these that's hidden behind the scenes that will give you the right answer. But I guess we didn't get that, so we'll just say nothing.
These answers are wrong. The correct answer is Isergol, a glaive made of red adamantine. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull. Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
But sacred animals back by itself. I'm going to say nothing again.
None of your answers were correct. The correct answer is an aurochs.
Which is not very far off a bull, but fair enough.
It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it, she's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them some more, they won't manage it.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Damn.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
But I mean, I kind of like that, yeah. I do like that first encounter at any rate. Took a swipe at Nedia. I never realised he did that. That's great.
Calculated risk.
He took a swipe at her on the way past and she just ran for it.
Damn you!
He said, we're making a complete pig's ear of this as well. Guys, come on. You're making us look bad in front of the examiner. That's healing him too, but Mecha's sitting down like 1 hit point is making me nervous.
Learn from my mistake.
Now I'm sitting here on Mom.
Attack!
Technically negative, your health actually goes negative before you actually like fall over. Or die rather.
Are you still here?
Burn! Slice! Behead!
It was a very undramatic effect, the one that hit the hardest out of any of the attacks we've landed this fight. Had to get him. Yeah, switch to a sidearm. They will. The AI is smart enough to do that sometimes. They won't always just try and shoot.
This should do it.
Good guys always win.
May I see your entrails, please?
There we go. It's this one. The absence of an answer is an answer too. It's the stranger again. Bye, I guess. This episode might be a bit longer because the way the recording times ended up.
Statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, girl? Are you ready to answer some questions
Oh,
for
this
the
might
good
be a
of
bit where you get
science?
ask
Let's
them.
proceed with the experiment.
I think you get
My
asked them
first question is
normally as
simple.
well.
Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Red and gold, I'm pretty sure.
Red and gold are the colors of Baphomet. Iomade's colors are
Damn
red
it.
and white. I suppose I should terminate the experiment due to the subject's utterly woeful performance. But don't get upset. We all can't be smart. Someone has to be strong. I liked how you defeated those cultists. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great encyclopedia Golarionica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
What are you doing with
It
questions
is
for?
so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. Unfortunately, the experiment has proven that the opposing parties possess approximately equal faculties in this regard. A shame indeed, for I've always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It
I'm a little
appears I
stuck
was
up on this, but I
mistaken.
think she's genuinely just a bit weird. It doesn't mean any bad harm. Can I have anything to say? Should we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To have
Something
truth
like
be
that.
told, I have no money to pay you.
I'll follow
But
instructions
will
if you
be
do join.
making the- Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
Intelligence 20, charisma 3.
Your first assignment is to take me to a safe
Is a
place.
good way to put it.
I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Wisdom, maybe like an 8. But yes, we have Nenio unlocked now. He's another one of the names. Put our characters and has a bunch of dialogue and things. Hers is the biggest pain in the ass, if I remember correctly, as well, because she's got few that are based on a puzzle that really is not easy at all. It's genuinely actually quite difficult. Mostly due to the sort of lack of explanation as to exactly how some bits of it work. We probably will get to that at some point. The collected loot. I was about to say uncontrolled loot. I don't know what that would mean. I don't know that destroying that loot even matters because it's a random encounter on the road. It probably doesn't do anything. Right, so we're going to go rest up at Defender's Heart, then we're going to go up to the library. The reason we got all the way back here is partly to talk to that cleric because we had that little quest for that. And partly also to get rid of the death's door, which again we took a bit of damage early because of the auto fight or two that we did. And of course, we had to use a Terrendal live scale, which I really didn't want to use this early, but hey, look, it's the big cut. They made it. Is that German? I think I heard just like straight up German there. That was weird. Oh, Joran was making us a new scabbard for the sword, right? I guess he hasn't finished it yet. Well, we can sell some stuff as well, I just remembered. I usually tend to keep the enchanted ones and put them in the personal chest until I'm near, like a bit further through and need a lot of money for something specifically. So keep all the enchanted gear, but we'll sell the rest. Make us about 3,000. Is there any enchanted gear we could buy? Do the deal so we don't have money. More vigilance, extra AC against sneak attacks. Oh, if you get crit, you get mirror image on you free. That's not bad. Living ram. Oh, use a charge, do extra damage. That's very good if you're playing sort of like a cavalier on a horse, because I believe it does apply there as well. Product Earthbreaker +2. Some strength ability damage. Attrition dagger. Oh yeah, con damage. Yeah, that's quite mean, because con damage reduces your max hit points without having to actually reduce them with, you know, damage. It's not a bad weapon at all, that one, if you set up for lots of attacks. Detainer, a +2 heavy crossbow, but we can't afford it at the moment. So, I mean, magical stuff's expensive, and if you go beyond +1 or to name stuff, it tends to get very expensive. Chain channeler. Oh, bonus for touch attacks. Hello. Oh, but he can't use it. Yeah, that would work with Mecha, because that would mean his touch spells would be more likely to land. Light Hammer of Righteousness, that's holy damage. We want ranged weapons, right? Any enchanted crossbows or anything? Or bows? Devastating blow from above. Oh yeah, that's the mounted one as well. Hang on, type. That's bows. No, I don't think he's got any range. Oh, just detainer, I think. which would be good for cringe, but we can't afford it yet, so we'll maybe come back for that one if we can afford it later. I guess we could sell the stuff if we weren't thinking we were going to use it. Which would actually raise not enough, I don't think. Hang on. About 2,600, 3,000? No, it's not enough. It's not actually... It's not particularly close yet. Oh yeah, there's the tieflings. You'd have thought I'd end up in the army. They accept you? Open arms. Hey! We don't involve any fighting, but we can scout to look for traps and things. And they will. When we get to that point, they actually do that. They actually join you, and they will point out traps for you. And I think they even automatically disarm some of them. It's actually a very cool little mechanic. Right.
Follow my steps.
Oh. I think I don't remember this, or do I? Oh no, I do remember this. So remember Carl that we found earlier, like taking stuff off the bodies? Pretty sure that's them. Yep. Lan, Janet, and Carl. This is from Sealer's thing. The League of the Inspiring Cart. That's the beer mug. Thought it could help keep the gloom at bay. Yeah, we've got to try and like keep our spirits up. You can ask a load of stuff. I'll click through it fairly quickly, but if you guys want to read it, you can. It's a decent little story, but like I say, I'm mostly ignoring the companions for this run. He lands in trouble, yeah, that was it. Knights are wounded. That's camp. We'll see if we can help, but whether we'll actually do that quest, I don't know. We might end up just skipping it. Nevia, how's the light? Oh, any place in the city? Oh, they patched her up. Hey! Place I should pay attention to. Silken Thread. Oh yeah, you can unlock an extra couple of places to go and talk to her. I think I've often forgotten to talk to her again and missed that one. That's the cleric I think we have to talk to. Yeah, when I see if outside the walls and played by terrible dreams, can you help? But otherwise healthy. Basically saying about the abyss affecting people. But the holy places that have been like purified, like the little shrine outside, prevent that effect. Could take a scroll of a dead in case someone falls over again, but then again, one of us would have to use it. Oh! We were going to take that, weren't we? The extend rod. So our plan actually to take that so that we could extend some of the buff spells. And I think Amp should have that, because he's the other main buff person. There you go. There's your wand. Yes, if we activate that, he can do 3, was it level 3 or lower spells per day that he can buff with extended, which doubles their duration. Oh, Ember's chilling out in my room. What do you mean? You're a cat there meowing at me. Yeah, that's so cheerful. We wouldn't. I'll leave you guys to read that one if you're interested, but... Meal. Yeah, we can actually pick different meals as well. It doesn't just have to be that one. That just gives you a generic bonus. Extra hit point. Speed bonus. Let's go with the speed bonus. We've got a 100% chance to cook it correctly, so...
As such, the genetic predisposition of an individual for magical abilities is not an overriding factor in the manifestation of said abilities in said individual. Hello? Have you all fallen asleep?
Yes, we have. After eating some spicy pastry. We'll be fast today. I think I can actually say however, yeah, I was going to say, I know at some point you get a demon attack. What's your back off? Defend the tavern. And then we'll go out to the thing. Be prepared. Might even be able to cast some of the buffs before we actually start, I think. Is Crusader's getting ready?
We should move.
Oh no, because they're not here. Oh! No, we leveled! Ah, that must be the XP from talking to the cleric. Okay, we will level up first then. The whole party will get to level. We got our first hex, I think. Maybe we had one earlier. Also, every 4 levels, you get an extra stat point. I'm going to put it in Dex, so our aim is a little better. Because remember, every 2 points, you get an extra +1 to your stat. Okay, we have a few options here. Now, we took Ice before. Ameliorating gets rid of a negative condition, or a Purity, I think. Oh, diseases and health poisons and noxious effects are negated for a while. Cackle extends other hexes. Evil Eye makes enemies take like a debuff for a bit. Fortune is a small bonus. Oh, a reroll. Oh, I didn't know it was that good. Okay, that's not terrible. Reroll any ability check, attack roll, saving throw, skill check. Take the better result. 8th and 60th. I didn't realise it was that good. That's not terrible, actually. If you did that on a character, especially one that's like making a lot of attacks, like cringe. It's not bad. Channel energy. The amount of energy healed by it by 1d6. Oh, that's good. Or healing. Because we wanted our character to be a bit of a healer. With Fortune, yeah, like makes the opponent take the worst of the checks. Nails gives them a natural weapon, but that's not useful here. Protection. Oh, okay. Similar to Misfortune, but it's specifically protecting another person. This is not bad either. Slumber's not bad. It's basically a free sleeps. I think it's pretty much a free infinite use sleep spell. Yeah, work affects creature of any HD. Hit dice, so that's quite strong, but it ends if they take damage. It only works once each thing. That is quite strong, because then you could do coup de grace on people and just take them out almost instantly, or at least do huge damage. I've had a witch that did that before on a team, and it worked really well. Vulnerable to energy. Ward, which is an armor improvement. Now, what are the other ones we get later? Major ones. Agony. Animal servant. Alter the humanoid enemy into an animal and rob it of its free will. Oh no. Become chicken. Oh, frost, yeah, that's like the ice one. Constitution damage, damn. Life giver. Oh yeah, you get a resurrect one. Major healing. I think we need the regular healing first. I think we're going to take healing. There's a lot of good ones there. 2 spells. Right, we have a few choices here. Web's not terrible because that would sync with Amp, but he's kind of already got a few like angle spells. What else could we have? Blindness. Big debuff to one target, but it's not the most reliable. Professor stops some healing. Okay. Blind traps, glitter dust. It's like the invisibility thing. Oh, cause creatures to become blinded and visibly outlining things. Will negates blinding only. Fortitude negates. I could say, is that better than blindness? Pustules, dexterity, scare. Oh, that's like a AoE fear. Scares groups, summon monster. I'm not sure what we want here. Pernicious poison makes things less likely to save against poison. I'm going to take blindness actually, and whole person. That could also be good. Do a damage one, but it's not fire. I tell you what, we'll take whole person and we'll take blind. And I think we got. Did we get summon elemental free there? I've got extra slot. Let's have another snowball because our aim has not been horrendous for those. We could probably get rid of Cure Light Wounds, actually, honestly, because that's not too key anymore either. Well, actually, I don't think I'll place it in larger sleep. Let's have a couple of sleeps and 3 snowballs, I think, for level 1. Nice thing about being a mage, you can swap your spells around. We'll keep Cure moderate. Let's put Blindness in as well. Want to do Blindness? Yeah, because we don't have to use the new spells with Blindness, it's just we can. Okay, Doc. Let's see what he gets now. So, Grenadier. Discovery, yes. I think level 4 tends to be when you start to get some of your first big stuff. Or class things, rather. Let's put his dex up with the assumption we're going to put it... No, let's put his int up. Assuming we're going to put it up another point next time he gets that. Won't be for a little bit, but it will be at some point in the medium future. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Discovery, yes. So it's another one of these. Honestly, we were saying about it before. Let's take Acid Bomb. And take extra damage later, yeah, so that was one way of saying about before. There's some things that are only weak to acid, or could be have to be killed by it to be put down permanently. Must be good. Blur gives them a chance to just be missed. Direct invisibility. Take invisibility. That might be useful. Not quite sure how just yet. Might be useful later. It'd be more useful if we have like a thief, but... Yeah. Primal Druid. Ah, he's got his first wild shape. Hey! He can now turn into a wolf, which is not quite a puma, but... Leopard at level 6, so he's getting towards it. Let's do Dex by points so he gets a little bit of evasion. Now, and we'll think about the rest next time he levels up, which one we'll put 2 points into. Yes, he can now actually shapeshift. Caddo. Comes up again. I don't think he's going to get much here. I'll get an extra point in Dex. Excellent. Otherwise, just getting a bit stronger. More health. Mew. Wild talents. That's another modifier thing, right? But he's been doing well. Let's put his Dex up again. He's been doing well at landing hits. Let's keep that up. Yes, it's no way. So Foxfire. Oh yeah, Foxfire actually gives his attacks the Fairy Fire effect. Well, I don't know how. I guess if someone else spots an invisible target, he can then mark it for other people. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think we'll go with that. So Foxfire, so he can mark invisible targets. One of them saw that demon anyway, so one of them must be able to tell it's there. Mecha. Spell Recall. All spells are already cast. With Swift Action, you can recall any single major spell that is already prepared and cast that day in Arcane Pool. Yeah, they have like a sort of magic reserve that you can use for stuff. I think it's the same pool you can do like the enchantment of weapon out of. So actually just put his con up because he's not as durable as I'd like. So let's put his con back to normal and he won't have the negative to his hit points anymore. Right. Probably still mostly wants touch spells, but I don't know that there's any... That's Frigid Touch, we'll take that. Not seeing any more, so we can take something else here. He could have a ranged spell, I suppose, or... Oh, with the armor check penalty, and no longer reduce your speed. That might be good, actually, because he's one of the more heavily armored of the party. And lastly, Crabbo. Hunter's Bond. What we'll do, I might finish up after this bit, because I was going to do the tavern fight, but my time is a little close, and this is a long fight, so... Or can be, anyway. Hunter's Bond. I think he can choose here whether he wants an animal friend or to have the ability that buffs the rest of the party. We could go for 2 animals. Could be a cute way to do our party, have a couple of animal companions. As I said, I don't know whether he would want the one that makes them... Let's go for that. We'll go for that. So we can either go for Ranger's Bomb, which lets him mark targets, but we're going to go for Animal Companion. We can have a dire bear. An extra large bear. As if they weren't already big enough. A dire boar. 9 plus... plus 9 natural armor. Yes, some of them get different bonuses and things. Comes large later. Bear Hug. It does grapple, it does damage. Yeah. Gore attack, if it hits makes the enemy bleed. The pig inflicts bleed. The bear gets a lot of attacks. The pig's better armored. And it has scent. That, I believe, means we can smell stuff out and invisibility doesn't work quite so well. Elk, I think, are really fast. Yeah, 50 foot, they're seriously fast and they've still got fairly good things. And it does a trip when it attacks. Centipede, yeah, it's poisonous. Can't be tripped. Yeah. Horse, which you could actually ride on, and that's some attacks. Leopard, same thing there. Mastodon, it's just straight up mammoth, if I remember correctly. Size becomes large, I thought it was already. We have a lizard, also a bit poisonous, I believe, and scent. Oh, plus grabber. Oh, attempts to grapple when it hits something. Ah, okay. Holds them still and reduces their stats. Okay, interesting. Riding dog. Oh yeah, if you're small, you can ride on them. Good boy. Whenever he trips an enemy, no single penalty. Yo, he is a good boy. Interesting. Smilodon, that's the claws that Amp's got. Triceratops or a raptor. I don't need to explain what Triceratops and a raptor does. The Velociraptor is extremely fast. I don't think they still hit reasonably hard as well, yeah. They're the smallest by default. Move through threatened areas without provoking attacks of opportunity. Ooh, okay. They can go where they want. So that would be another animal that could sort of go where it wants a fair bit and... a wolf. I don't know, really. I kind of like the elk and the boar. They both sound alright. The dog is funny, to be fair. We have a doggo that helps us. Might go for the elk, right? It's large, powerful charge. Also tries to trip things it hits. Yeah, let's try it out. You have a friend. Add saddle up. He might be able to ride it. Yo, could you do like horseback archery on an elk? That'd be kind of cool. Let's give him one that isn't, because the other one had racer, so let's give him one that's not that. Daredevil. I think Daredevil is the one that... Oh, actually, that could be decent if he's a ranger, right? Because then they can get out the way more easily. But then again, I feel like we're going to be using him in a fight as well anyway, right? Got me flanked, improved evasion. Well, what makes him tough? We could have an armored elk, which would be pretty funny. Yeah, well, let's go for that. Let's have an armored elk. Bulwark. Mobility, and we will take... Let's see. It's an animal. Go straight to... We get medium barding free later, but let's go for... Let's make him even tougher. Let's go toughness. What do we call this? Horse. Perfect. Wait, no. Much as that's fun. This is John Crabman. Ignore the fact he has nothing to do with Crabman. None of that makes any sense. There he is. It is he. We haven't got any horse armor yet, but you can find animal armor. Barding, I guess. I just realised they can equip some other things, though. Could they equip belts? Really? I managed to do that. I don't use them much. We haven't found any belts yet, I don't think, to be fair. Quite a common magical item later, but I don't think we've seen a single one on sale anyway yet. Give like stat boosts. Right. With that, we'll end the episode there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.